Good morning, good morning, good morning. You are live with TST Radio. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to go and get started. You know who I am. I am your host, Marcus Johnson. We're going to get started. We're going to jump into some MLB football first. Baseball. A little story I seen I couldn't believe. Well, first of all, you know we have the Cubs and the Cleveland Indians in your 2016 World Series. I think it will be a great series. I hope that the Chicago Cubs pulls it out because the fact that I don't like nothing that comes out of Cleveland. I'm sorry, I might sound like a hater, but I'm sorry. I don't like anything that comes out of Cleveland. So hopefully Chicago, they're in your top 15 now. Well, you can say top 20. You want to say 20. Keep it an even number. Your top 20. They're coming in at number 15 after they smashed Louisville on last week. On Saturday. Let's jump in while we're talking about Auburn. Let's get into Auburn. Like I said, they beat Arkansas pretty bad. I think it was 53-6. I think it was 56-3, something like that. But Auburn, they came out and played the best game that we have seen all year from them. These guys came out like they had something to prove, and they kind of proved it, you know. Petway, he played a very, very, very big role in this with 27 carries, 192 yards, 2 touchdowns. Stan Truitt. So you will need, and I think Kerryon Johnson will produce more. With Kerryon Johnson and Petway, that will be more production out of their backfield. So that will be great for them because, you know, Auburn is a run-first team. Run-first, pass-second team. They're not very balanced because of their strong running game. If Auburn runs the ball 50 times and throws it 15 times, that's perfect for the type of offense that they run and their philosophy. So, with Kerryon Johnson coming back with Petway, that will give them more production out of that backfield and keep Sean White from getting in uncomfortable positions. You know, they're keeping him in comfortable positions. He's managing the game. He's not turning the ball over. He completes the throws when he have to. With them, they're just getting their main focus of their offense working like an old machine. So I think him throwing the ball down the field, it will come later in the season if they can keep running the football like they are. But my first question about this team, is who is going to get that starting position? How is Gus Malzahn going to evaluate those two backs, Petway and Kerryon Johnson, and make that decision on who should be the starting running back for Auburn? My opinion, I think Petway. I think Petway has put the work in. I think Petway is showing that he can be a beast of a running back and can get the job done. He wears a defense down. He wears them down. Can they get players to step up week in and week out? This defense has played excellent so far this season. But you finna go up against Chad Kelly, Evan Ingram's, a talented offense that's gonna get out the pocket, that's gonna run around, gonna throw the ball downfield. Your DBs hasn't been tested very, very well, very much this year. So Chad Kelly will throw the ball down the field. He will throw across the middle, and like I said, Deshaun Hall was contained by Alfonso Taylor. Our wide receivers dropped a few balls, but they blocked well down the field. When Jalen Hurts ran that pass, we had people blocking well downfield. When he ran that ball, that scramble play, we had receivers blocking. When Stewart, we had receivers down the field blocking. So we're doing a very good job at the little things, I think, with Alabama. But their weakness still is that secondary. There's a weakness in their secondary. And now with Eddie Jackson gone, he's out for the season with a fractured leg, I'm anxious to see. I know a lot of teams are gonna attack Alabama more often and sooner down the field with Eddie Jackson not in that lineup. It will be more chances for big plays down the field. Alabama already get hit a lot downfield for big plays because they man up and they dare the quarterback to make a perfect throw. And if you make a perfect throw, you're gonna beat Alabama. So we will have to see if Danny Etling can make that perfect throw. Tony Brown, he will need to play more. He would need to step up. Last year, the last time you heard of Tony Brown, he was suspended in the playoffs. So he will need to be more disciplined. He's been in Nick Saban's system for 2 or 3 years now. So he should know the system by now. He should be very comfortable in the system. But like I said, he will need to be disciplined. He's a hothead. He plays with emotions. So he will need to do more. He will need to step up in that role with Eddie Jackson out of the lineup. That will limit Alabama's big playability on special teams. That leaves a question mark. A lot of people they're saying that he shouldn't count it, but due to that the guy on the outside of the tackle left his feet, and when he came down, he landed on top of a player. Don't get me wrong, that is a rule, but the call was missed. The call wasn't made. Carry on. Stop making excuses. Michigan fans, I know you're excited. That's your rival. I know everyone from Michigan hates Ohio State. But the thing is, you know that you have to play Ohio State later this year. So if the Buckeyes come in and beat you, they control their own destiny to the playoffs. Michigan fans, you need Michigan players. You need to stop worrying so much about this game with Penn State, and you need to be watching film. But right now, we're going to jump into a quick call with my guy, Wade Watson, a.k.a. Hubcap. He called in and going to talk a little about North Carolina football. So here we go. We're going to get him on right now. Here we go.
Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all across the sports world. It's your main man.